The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
And meteorologist Colton Woods is on the weather deck with our 13 on your side forecast. Colton, it's just such a stark difference, it seems, between the Lakeshore area and where we are now. I mean, like, really, why is that, and what are we expecting next?
Yeah, it's just a classic lake effect snow pattern, Josh, that typically happens, especially when we have a more northerly wind, and that was the case throughout the daytime hours today. But as the winds shift more to the northwest over the coming hours, we are expecting that band to move slightly further inland, mostly impacting our lakeshore counties. In fact, Hart Public Schools is closed tomorrow, so we are getting some snow days across West Michigan. 13 weather ball heading into our Tuesday is actually red. Warmer temperatures are ahead. It's also blinking bright, still holding on to that lake effect snow in sight along the lakeshore. This view brought to you by LaFontaine Lincoln of Grand Rapids. Live look right now in Muskegon. It's lightly snowing. Visibility isn't doing too bad, though, thankfully, across the lakeshore in Muskegon. However, that is a different story just to the north of you. Still heavily snowing currently in Oceana County. Current temperatures area-wide, all of us are below freezing, so we will likely have some slick spots tonight, primarily along the lakeshore, as that heavier lake effect snow band continues to move on in. Temperatures away from Lake Michigan are in the upper 20s, in fact, mid-20s in some areas where we're actually seeing clear skies currently. Hour-by-hour shows will likely cool down into the mid-20s here in Grand Rapids. Notice how the wind stays pretty light overnight tonight. However, that changes tomorrow as we get a pretty strong southwest wind, which will warm us back up into the mid to possibly upper 30s heading into our Tuesday. The main story is overnight tonight. We do have winter weather alerts along the lakeshore, winter storm warnings for Mason and Oceana counties, winter weather advisories for Muskegon down toward Van Buren counties, where they will still see some snow, but not as impactful as it will be in Mason and Oceana counties. All of those advisories and warnings will expire at 4 a.m. tonight. Satellite and radar shows here's that impressive lake effect snow band still ongoing, primarily along and to the west of US 31. So it's pretty much hugging the lakeshore right now, with the heaviest snow currently falling in Mason County and also Oceana County. So we'll likely have this heavier snow move down, impacting Muskegon, Grand Haven, and also down toward Holland over the next several hours. Tracking that out hour by hour shows the heavy lake effect snow will continue along the immediate lakeshore. However, notice us along US 131, really not seeing any snow at all. So impacts further to the east will be pretty minimal to none. Heading into midnight, though, you can see that lake effect snow band will begin to fall apart, and it will likely be completely done by daybreak tomorrow, just waking up to cloudy skies. But notice how the winds start to strengthen heading into our afternoon. Breezy winds out of the southwest will cause at least a light wintry mix heading into the afternoon hours. This is how much snow we're expecting to see through the remainder of the night. Not too much more. Most of the snow has already fallen, especially in Mason and Oceana counties. But in general, along the lakeshore, 1 to 3 inches of snow seems likely through the rest of the night, with a few pockets exceeding 3 inches. Possibly, if we have some heavier snow, amounts will approach 6 inches through the remainder of the night. Overnight tonight generally will be in the 20s, but heading into tomorrow will warm up into the low 40s along the lakeshore, as breezy southwest winds will warm us up, generally in the upper 30s off to the north, and from Grand Rapids to the south in the mid to upper 30s with that light wintry mix expected. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast shows beyond Tuesday we'll stay breezy into Wednesday. However, we'll finally lose precipitation and we'll see some sunshine going into Thursday and Friday as temperatures warm to near 56 degrees by next Sunday.